Hey.
I came from K-State as well. So
Really?
Welcome. Yeah.
Yes,
I
sir.
worked with Ryan and Kenny Lindy in their office.
Yeah, Ryan.
Up until a couple years ago.
That's my guy.
Yeah, he's a good dude. I still talk to him.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got Kobe Savage. Whenever you guys are ready.
Hey, Kobe. Welcome to Eugene from Kansas State. What's sort of been the your first impression as far as like the differences in the defense and sort of how have you done on picking up this new scheme?
Yeah, I mean, there's a major difference. Coming from K-State, we ran a 3-3-5 with 3 high safeties, and coming back here to like a more traditional 4-2-5, like same defense played at my junior college. So I feel like the transition was pretty easy, just getting back to the basics and just figuring out different safety techniques and different ways of playing the box and man coverage.
Did that factor into your decision to come here, being able to go back into that type of system versus the 3-3-5?
Oh, yes, sir, without a doubt. And I just love the way they were using their safeties last year with Evan Williams and Steve Stevens. And then just getting to pick their brain before I even made the decision was a great deal. And then seeing those guys go on to have success with their careers, being able to get drafted or get a contract in the NFL.
How have you gelled with this room? Obviously, spring was learning a bunch of new things, but now you've had some time to really dig in. How you guys kind of grown together?
Oh, I feel like we're one of the closest groups on the team. Just the whole DB unit, corners, stars, and safeties. We all kick it on the weekends. Go out to they got a little breakfast spot out here that we go to get chicken and waffles. So I feel like we bond really well.
A lot of guys, you included, transferred in here with 1 year left, right? This is the senior you, Jabbar, Cam, all those guys. So big emphasis on really maximizing this last year. What have you kind of just made from that mentality of a lot of guys who've been around and really want to go for it all this last year?
Yeah, it's really cool to have like a lot of veteran guys out there that know different things that you probably wouldn't know. Like I picked Jabbar's brain, Tysheem's brain, Dante Manning, all those guys. I picked their brains a lot, so it's really cool to go out there and just know that we all got to give it our all for this last year.
Did you play against Dylan in 22?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
what
did.
was that experience like? And what can fans expect from that quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, it was my first year playing, or my first game playing a big school like OU, and Dylan's a competitor. I'd say like we were beating them early on in the game, but it just felt like no matter what, like he was still there. And I feel like he's a great quarterback. He does a lot with a little, and now he has a lot. So it's going to be amazing to see what he can do with our offense.
How does the process here at Oregon and just like the overall practice compare to your previous experience at K-State?
I feel like it's just a lot of competition with whatever we do, whether that's lifting weights, running. We make everything a competition. Even days you'll come in tired and beat up. You see somebody running hard, you want to race them because they're talking noise to you. But I feel like it's just a competitive environment. But at the end of the day, we're all brothers.
Heard a story about you falling asleep, watching film, waking up, watching more film. Where did that kind of dedication come from originally?
Yeah, originally it came from just junior college, just knowing there was only one way out, and that was to make it through football. And yeah, like you said, I'll stay up all night watching film, especially now, like this being my last year. I got to watch different things that I didn't watch last year, pick up on my game from where it fell off.
Going the JUCO route and then coming here to Oregon, do you feel like you appreciate the facilities a little bit more than some of the guys?
Oh, for sure. Like it's like my first day here. Like I'm still a vet, and looking around I'm at Oregon. I look at practice at the O on the ground on my chest. So it's like it's mind blowing coming from junior college and seeing all this stuff. So, but yeah, I definitely have a high appreciation for it.
In between your time of practice and watching film, are you one of the guys on NCAA Football, or is that not your thing?
I played a little. I'm not too much of a gamer. I just got a PS5 this year just to see what it was like. But it's a cool game. I like it. But nah, I don't really play the game that much.
Do you have any impression as far as who might be the best player on the team, or?
I like playing the game.
Yeah.
I heard Jabbar's pretty good. Ted Johnson, he's not good. I always see him getting beat. He's always getting beat. So, but I heard Jabbar's pretty good.
Health-wise, going back to the spring game, we saw you leave there. Couldn't tell if that was a shoulder. Couldn't tell if it was a concussion. So what all happened, and how are you feeling?
Yeah, I had one of those hits at K-State against Tulane, and I had knocked myself out. I knocked myself out a lot, but it was just a little head bust. It was nothing crazy. I just had knocked myself out and was gaining conscious back.
So you're good to go.
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Gotcha.
I'm good.
What has Brandon brought so far to just captain's practices, to defense, where it was a late addition transfer, but to a secondary with a lot of new guys like yourself? What has he brought so far?
Man, a lot of speed, and I say just that veteran mentality. Like I'm picking up on things that he's seeing. We're talking to each other pre-snap and post-snap. So I feel like really great in man coverage, really fast, and just that, like you said, that veteran mentality.
Jeff was talking about how maybe at the front of one of these practices that he was kind of willing to jump in and be kind of that vocal guy.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about him, do you think, that allows him to do that? Again, as a guy who shows up in the summer, so he wasn't even here in the spring to go through real practices yet, and yet he's breaking down the group and doing that. What is it about him, you think, that kind of makes him able to do that?
Yeah, I feel like just that brotherhood, just knowing that he's calling people up and not out, just understanding how it's a standard at the end of the day, and he wants everybody to be at that standard, and he puts himself at that standard.
How does it feel going up against a talented wide receiver room, and which ones are giving you guys the most troubles?
It's really nice because, like, even at practice, we don't have any ones or twos right now, but just, like, you got Tez, you got Trayshawn, you got Gary, you got Justice Lowe. I mean, like, all those guys, like, so it's never taking a play off. Like, it's never, oh, I'm with him, I got to take this play. Like, it's different techniques with them, maybe more speed. There are a lot of versatile guys, probably the best wide receiver room in the country. So I feel like it's a pretty tough, competitive environment. It'll be really fun in fall camp.
Does that prep you better for heading into facing different wide receivers across the season?
Oh, for sure, without a doubt. I'd say, yeah, like I said, that's the best wide receiver unit in the country. So, yeah, going against them every day is going to make us a whole lot better.
Are there any young freshman wide receivers that really stood out to you?
Yes. We have a walk-on. I think he's from Oregon. He's really nice. I forgot his name. I think they call him Trey, but he's really nice. Y'all definitely hear about him in the future for sure. He's really good.
Been a tough offseason passing to Kyrie. You happen to be wearing his jersey that he wore last year. You kind of feel an extra sense of, this season all you guys are going to be playing for Kyrie.
Yeah.
I know Dan was talking about it a little bit, but do you kind of feel a little extra sense of pride wearing that number 5?
Oh, yeah. Like, and the things he did last year was really special for the team, and I knew a lot of guys were close to him. I remember during this past season, like, watching a couple clips on him throughout the season that he was going crazy. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to carry that 5 with a lot of pride this year.
You've talked about you're just willing to do whatever the coaches want you to do, but how important for you is being able to be versatile?
Oh, it's very important. I feel like safety is becoming a position where you got to play star, you got to play boundary safety, free safety, man coverage, be able to tackle in the open field. So I just feel like being as versatile as I can is going to help me in the league, especially with special teams. Like, I really want to get on a lot of special teams this year, so I feel like being versatile in any department, playing whatever they need, will help me.
Any one of those positions more challenging than the other?
I say probably the hardest position in our defense is star, like just learning that. But overall, I feel like safety is pretty smooth, though.
Do you have any personal goals for this season?
Just really be the best version of me. I don't like to set any, like, get so-and-so tackles or so-and-so interceptions, because those are going to come along. But just being the best version of me that I can be every single play.
What's the biggest difference, I guess, here at Oregon compared to K-State, and just the way that the defense runs schematically and overall just the process of building the relationship with your teammates?
Yeah, at K-State we did a lot of vision depth break. Like, we played zone, I'd say 80% of the downs, but here we do a lot of man matching. Even in cover 2, it may look like we're in man because we're cutting receivers and stuff like that, but it's just it's like a different mentality. Just like it's like so tenacious every play. It's like we're all 11 to run to the ball. Even the D-line, you'll see, like, we got Jordan Birch, Teo, all those guys just running to the ball. So it's really exciting out here.
How helpful is that, having those elite talents up front, and what type of position does that put you in to get sort of those back-end interceptions or whatever else?
Hey, man, it's really good because I had a guy like Felix Anudike at Kansas State. He would just cause havoc, and so I'd be able to get interceptions. So, like, guys like Jordan Birch, Marion Winston, like, rushing the passer like that, DJ Harmon, it's going to, like, help us tremendously, like, get the quarterback off his timing and the receivers off their timing.
Your namesake, are you a Kobe fan?
Yes, sir. I was named after him. That's my favorite player.
Okay. You do have the mom mentality? Is that something you would subscribe to?
Yeah, I'd like to say I do. Yeah. Yes, sir.
What about the last name? Do you describe yourself as that on the field?
Man, I mean, it's up to y'all. I'd hope so. But, yeah, I try to come out there every play, like what you said, with the mama mentality, just attacking and giving my all, because at the end of the day, it's my last year, and I'm trying to just showcase everything that I can do.
Anything you're trying to appreciate in your last season in college?
Yeah, like I said, just giving it my all. I mean, just appreciation for college football. Like, this is like different. Like, I mean, Texas high school football was amazing, but college football is a different atmosphere, and being able to play like the Big House, being able to play against Ohio State and guys like that. So really appreciate every play and all the guys that I'm going against.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Cody.
Yep.
I'm gonna send you over to Nate. He's gonna take over to Radio Smile.
Got you. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Kobe.